Let's hear it for the quarterback. Hey, hey. Ho, ho.
All right. Still don't have a quarterback.
It's a fumble. Fumble-laya.
Whoa, Nelly. He's wearing his white shoes.
I thought you were gonna do one of these.
Because all I really want is a quarterback.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Steel Sanctuary Podcast. I'm your host, David Barrow from SteelSanctuary.com. I got Bob and Trent with me. Dave Korob's feeling a little under the weather. He won't be here today. Hopefully, he'll be good to go next Friday. Guys, how's it going? The Pittsburgh Steelers won the bye this week, boys. All three AFC North teams lost. Incredible.
Big losses.
Not just the AFC North either. Chargers lost.
Yeah.
You know, Chiefs might lose tonight. The Bills lost. You know, I was listening to Joe Starkey today, and he's from Buffalo. And he was like, you know what? He's like, I don't love this Steelers team, but I can make a case. The roster's better than Buffalo's.
Oh.
He's like, outside of the quarterback, he's like,
yeah,
really start to make an argument.
It's funny you mentioned that because they went over the wide receivers of the Buffalo Bills, and I'm like, man, that's not very good.
No, they're not.
Shakir and yeah, it's not very good. Yeah. You're right. The roster is not great for Buffalo, but it's the quarterback that makes the difference.
It's all Josh Allen. 100%.
Yeah, it is all Josh Allen. And Cook is phenomenal too.
He's a great running back. Yeah.
I think you could make a case maybe Keon Coleman could turn into, and I think he is getting to number one status. I think he's going to be more the traditional wide receiver development. Year 3, we're going to see him take a good step forward. I don't hate their receivers. It showed up last night a lot when you saw, hey, we let Stephon Diggs go, and he ran all over the field on them.
He did. He had a personal vendetta he was about to just unleash in that game.
Because he's on my bench on my other fantasy team, and I put him in just for that reason. I said, he's one of those guys. He's one of those vengeful guys that he's gonna want to show the Buffalo Bills that they made a mistake. And sure enough, I mean, that's his best game as a Patriot, right? I don't think he's even come close to that.
Oh, yeah, by far.
For sure.
Yeah.
And that's his best game as a Texan.
Yeah, that's right. He didn't do very well for Houston, did he?
Yeah,
and he can disappear, too.
Mm-hmm.
He might not see him for a few weeks now, but when he's engaged, he's a weapon. For sure. It's just getting him engaged that's kind of been the problem.
Absolutely.
So I was looking at the good.
All of a sudden, that Patriots win doesn't look too bad, though.
Yeah.
You see a team like Buffalo fall to them. I mean,
they're a good football team.
Tells you something.
I can't believe they're putting Stevenson in still. He fumbled again last night. What are you doing?
But then he scored 2 touchdowns.
Man, though. How many fumbles this year? 5?
Yeah, I get it. And he fumbled, but I don't. Vrabel say, "Fuck it, I don't care if you put the ball on the ground." How bad is Trey Henderson? If that's the case, if you keep shoving the guy out there who drops the ball every other carry.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's one of those coaches that doesn't trust rookies, and he's just doing that thing. I don't know. I think Henderson's good.
Yeah, I thought he was good in the preseason. But apparently Mike Vrabel does not think so.
It's early, but so far Judkins was the Ohio State running back to grab, right? That guy's
so far, real deal. Yeah, he looks like
a real deal.
Well, and in fairness, only because we've seen him. For whatever reason, the Patriots are not letting us see. It looked great in the preseason. He went up high in a lot of fantasy drafts because of how well he did in the preseason. Now it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting. So I was looking at the schedule for this week and next week. This week, we could be 3 games up if we handle business against the Browns because the Ravens have the Rams, correct?
Yes.
And the Bengals have somebody good too. What the hell was it?
The Bengals could have the Panthers. It doesn't matter.
Let me look it up real quick. The Bengals have the Packers.
Yeah.
So we could easily be 3 games up.
Yeah.
After 5-6 weeks.
I'm telling you right.
Huge. That'd be huge.
Right now, the Packers are a fraud. The Packers are a fraud. They are not going to win that division. I'm starting to think they're going to be lucky to make the playoffs.
I will say that I think the Lions are a lot better than I thought they were going to be without their coordinators. They don't seem to have lost anything.
Nope. Dan Campbell, man, that might have been the single greatest hire of that franchise's history.
And I thought he was a goofball in his press conference, too. He was like a weirdo, but man, he's been good.
Yeah.
You know who you reminded me from day one, and it was kind of silly because the bite the kneecaps and all that shit. But he reminded me of Cowher since day one.
Yeah.
And now he's showing, hey, I got 2 of my coordinators hired. He brings in 2 other guys. Everybody's like, oh, well, they're going to suck. And I thought it. All of a sudden, maybe he's going to get 2 more coordinators' jobs.
Yeah, it's looking like it. He's the ultimate CEO type coach. He hires good coordinators, lets them do their job. And he does the rah-rah, bite the kneecaps, we're going to win this type stuff. And that works. We've talked about it forever on this podcast. Tomlin could do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's Tomlin. If he hired 2 good coordinators, they'd be cruising. But we know how that goes.
Yeah.
Ego. Yeah, if is right. If is right.
He should definitely be taking notes, that's for sure.
All right, I'm gonna bring this up, and I'm gonna fully admit ahead of time that I'm all over the map with this particular player. Do you think the Steelers have any regret at all that they moved on from GP at this point?
No.
Did we not want to see GP and DK Metcalf on the same team?
The organization or the fan base?
The fan base is probably split, but I'm talking about the organization. You don't think in the back of their minds like, shit, I know he's a pain in the ass, but maybe we should have waited 1 more year.
No, I don't think the organization thinks that remotely in the slightest.
He and DK Metcalf might be fighting on the sidelines right now.
Yeah. Or
let's not forget that the last game that CeeDee Lamb played for the Cowboys, how was George Pickens acting on the sideline again?
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing with George Pickens. It's pretty simple. Keep feeding him the ball, and he's going to be okay. Get him his touches with a good quarterback, and he's fine. He's definitely immature. He's definitely kind of an idiot if things are not going well.
And let's face it.
But Aaron Rodgers fits that mold. Aaron Rodgers can get him the touches.
In this offense, and that's the reason we're hearing they don't want a second receiver, because they can't figure it out how to get to the weapons they got. Pickens would not even be running his routes for Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers would be demanding he's off the team.
Pickens has to be a number 1 receiver, or else he just cannot. Like he's going to be a huge problem, and he's only going to be a number 1 until CeeDee's back.
Yeah,
and once CeeDee's back, it's over.
It'll be interesting to see when CeeDee gets back if he can keep this going.
And even if he can, good for him if he gets paid. He was not going to do that here. If you think George Pickens was going to play like this opposite DK Metcalf, you're fooling yourself, because he wouldn't. He'd be getting the Calvin Austin targets. You think he'd be happy with that? He'd be pissed off. And unlike Calvin Austin, who keeps running his routes all game, George Pickens would be acting a fool. I mean, but then again,
you don't think
maybe it'd give Pat Freiermuth something to do, because it sure as hell ain't catching footballs.
You don't think DK and Aaron couldn't get to him and get him engaged? No. I think they might have been able to.
Kaboli says it over and over and over again. There is nobody except George Pickens who can reach George Pickens.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I know. I'm all over the place. 2 weeks ago, I was thrilled that they ran him out of town 3 weeks ago, but now he's so talented. That's the problem. He's so fucking talented, and you see it out there, and it's like, God damn it.
He's still talented. Nobody ever doubted his talent. It's the Steelers were done with him. They were done. They, whether that was the right call or not, you bring that guy back on no guaranteed contract to the same team, even with Aaron Rodgers. All of a sudden now he's fine. And like Trent said, what if him and DK Metcalf are, he acts a fool if DK Metcalf walks over and just smacks the shit out of him. Now you got to suspend DK Metcalf because he beat the shit out of George Pickens.
You might have to give him a roster bonus.
you don't necessarily have to suspend him. You could probably give him a bonus or something.
The
I don't
NFL
know.
might step in if DK walked over and. I get what you're saying. I do, but it never would have worked. It was addition by subtraction.
Yeah,
You know,
he's a guy who's never going to realize that potential because he's just continuously going to be his own worst enemy throughout his career. Like you can just see it build every single week he doesn't get the ball.
yeah,
He's
the
going to blow
evidence
up.
is to that point that everything we've seen up to now is exactly what you said, that he's going to blow up and it's not going to be pretty. But if I'm just telling you, if he finishes the season like this, a third round pick's a steal.
All I can say is I may have to be in Cleveland for business on Monday, so we better fucking win.
Oh boy, you better leave your Steelers gear at home just in case.
Oh no, I'm going to wear my Steelers gear. There's no doubt about that.
We're going to talk quarterbacks, college quarterbacks today. Before we get there, Bob, I want to get your opinion on the Dak Prescott MVP buzz that's going around. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, the MVP is going to be 14-1. I mean, there's no but that every year they start to beat that drum. The idiot Cowboy fans. What are they? 500? Does anybody think they're going to finish third in that division?
Who was the Eagles? No, not with the Reds. Commanders having the quarterback back.
Are we sold the Cowboys are actually going to finish ahead of the Giants? I'm not. That defense sucks.
The defense is their Achilles heel, big time, because their offense is one of the best in football. Javonte Williams has come on.
And tongue in cheek, they probably will finish third in that division. They ain't making the playoffs.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, if they
Probably
do, they're
not.
one and done.
Probably not. He's not winning the MVP. We all know he's not winning the MVP, but he's playing good football right now. You have to give it to him. He's second in the league in passing yards, second in touchdowns. I know he doesn't win in the playoffs. I get it, but as a regular season quarterback, the numbers are there.
He lost to Philly, barely beat the Giants, tied Green Bay. They beat the Jets because the Jets suck.
Tying Green Bay is pretty good.
I'm telling you, Green Bay's a fraud. I think by the middle of the season, we're going to be like, ooh, we should have all seen that coming.
I think it's going to take time for Green Bay to gel, and they're going to be good.
I'll be honest. I think Dak is very similar to Phillip Rivers. They're very, very similar quarterbacks. They're put up monster numbers through the regular season, but they don't really win anything in the playoffs.
Well,
and they never beat a good
team,
right?
or even get to the playoffs. I mean, Phillip struggled a lot of times with that. Those Charger teams even get to the playoffs. So Dak's in the same boat.
I can't name a good quarterback Dak has beaten in the regular season.
Oh, I'm sure he's beaten some. I can't. I don't know. I don't keep track of it that closely.
Don't be so sure. You look back. He reminds me. He's the Mike Tomlin of quarterbacks. You play a good team, and he gets down by 4 touchdowns. You play a bad team, and he can beat the shit out of them. But play a good team, and it's invariable. Anytime it's not just the playoffs. Anytime it's a big game, you can count on the Cowboys going down 21-0. And him to be at the center of it with his picks and his interceptions.
Alan Saunders posted today that Treylon Burks is now healthy and available, and he said could be an option for the Steelers. How do we feel about Treylon Burks?
I'll say the same thing I said in the pre-show. He can stand right on the same fucking sideline as Roman Wilson. Dude's done nothing in the NFL. He was supposed to be the A.J. Brown replacement. He's never looked like that.
I'll be honest, it doesn't do anything for me.
I liked him coming out of college, but he's never materialized. He's been hurt a lot.
Yeah.
But he's never materialized. So
did he play under Arthur Smith? Was that after Arthur Smith was? That was after Arthur Smith was gone, right?
That was after Arthur. Yeah.
Yeah. And then our friend Bernard here asking about how Aaron Rodgers is playing. That guy is the MVP. of the Steelers, and I'm sorry, there's a quarterback who should be getting MVP buzz.
Oh,
I don't know about that, but
we can pump the brakes on that. He's like at 200 yards passing.
yeah.
If we go 12-5, well, bear in mind that's amazing, Trent, because if you throw for 111 yards, you're the best quarterback on the planet.
I think you guys all want to pile on my guy Jackson Dart.
Oh man, let's not limit it to Jackson Dart. I mean, Cam Scatterbo fucking handed that game away a little bit too. Let's be honest.
That team, because I watched that game pretty closely. I fell asleep for like 15 minutes of it, but they fumbled twice inside the 25, I think, going on drives. They dropped a ton of passes, and at the end of the game, Jackson Dart was pressing and threw a couple bad picks. Yeah, I'm willing to admit it. They were trying to come back. He was, overwhelmed, like a rookie quarterback should be at this point. That team didn't do any favors, though. We got to be honest.
Well, I don't know how Trent feels about this, but when you take a guy who stood in the shotgun, was a read option quarterback in college, and you bring him to the NFL, and you put him in the shotgun, and he's a read option quarterback, these are NFL defenses. It's only going down from here. If you don't put that kid under center, it's only going to get worse.
Oh. Yeah, I think they're trying to manufacture wins at this point because Dayball's desperate. He's going to get fired if this doesn't turn around. So he's just trying to make this work as best he can, which is not good for Dart, you're right, and it's not good for the Giants, but he's trying to save the job is what's going on here.
Jackson Dart's going to be the type of quarterback. He has to have an effective running game to be anywhere near effective as an NFL quarterback. Like, he has to.
Yeah,
most quarterbacks has to have read option.
I think you're seeing a very poor man's Justin Fields is his upside.
I don't know. Justin Fields, I don't know.
Exactly.
I'd like to think he can be better than that at this point. Justin Fields is not.
How about the Chargers running back room? Man, my man O'Marion went on IR.
I know. I have him in my other league, my pay league. God damn it! I got two backs because now whatchamacallit from Philly is kind of hurt too. So I'm hurting. Yeah, the AFC's kind of a wreck right now. Big win for Denver yesterday, though. You Bo Nix haters came through in the second half, big time.
Did he come through, or did Philly just?
He made some good throws in that fourth quarter. He made some good throws. You just will not give credit to anybody that you do not like. You will just refuse.
Bo Nix was. It was a good decision to go for 2 points. But Philly gave that game away. They were up 17-0. If they just play. And why the fuck are they not handing the ball to Saquon Barkley?
Yeah, it's weird. That's a weird situation in Philly, too. They're not throwing the balls to A.J. Brown. They're not handing the ball off to Barkley. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole thing's kind of strange.
Situation.
I feel like Philly's like ready for an implosion soon.
It's coming.
There's a lot going on there.
There's a lot. And that head coach is not the calming influence either. He's a nut job. That you could see them implode too.
Yeah.
Bob, I think A.J. Brown's going to get traded. He's just fucking miserable, and I think they're sick of him. I think it's a mutual thing.
In the offseason, he will get traded. During the regular season, unless they fall and lose the next 4 games before the trade deadline, it's not going to happen. You don't trade when you're a Super Bowl team. You don't trade a piece like A.J. Brown for essentially nothing, which is all you're going to get for him is a second or third round pick.
But if he's becoming a monster distraction.
He's not. He did this last year. You keep saying this, but you're forgetting how bad of a distraction he was last year.
It's worse. It's worse this year. It's worse. They go straight to him after every game, the press, and it's just becoming some.
Yeah, but he's not giving them a ton of fodder.
He's not not Antonio Brown. I'll give you that. But
if he wants to get traded, he could easily stand there when they come to him and say, "Well, my quarterback sucks and my coach is an idiot." He'll be out of town fast.
And he wouldn't be wrong either.
Remember, the Eagles are spiteful because T.O. tried that, and he did sit-ups for basically the rest of a season and watched, and they waited till the offseason to dump his ass. Philly is spiteful. They're not going to just give him away.
We'll see.
And they ain't trading him for a draft pick either. You're going to have to give players to get him.
Roman Wilson. The chiseled god, the third round pick.
The chiseled god for another chiseled god. Let's go. Make it happen.
Man.
I don't even think you could get that trade to go through in Madden.
Nah.
Probably not.
The phone immediately hangs up when you bring up Roman Wilson. That's the automatic click.
Yeah.
Try again next week. All right, one more little bit of news before we get to the quarterbacks. Steelers signed running back and return specialist Raheem Blackshear today. I don't know if they're finally acknowledging that they haven't had a kick returner in God knows how long, but I looked up the stats in this guy, and he's 5'9". He ran a 4.5 in college. None of his kick return stats are really that impressive. I don't know if you guys know anything more about him. I don't think he makes it off the practice squad.
We got another slow guy to run back kicks if Trey Sermon gets hurt.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Oh, Vaughn, good blocker. That's all that matters in Pittsburgh.
Mike Tomlin wouldn't know a good kick returner if one fell on him. I'm telling you, he's just, I don't know. I've already gone.
Well, I'll be honest with you. If you're going to have Roman Wilson on the roster, why is he not the guy back there with actual speed?
Right. Make him earn his keep. Make him do something.
I would put him back there. I mean,
I would too.
Everybody in the league is using running backs, and that I get it, but like that Roman Wilson with his speed might be a better fit. I would try it. I mean, he's done it in like practices and stuff. I know he hasn't done it in like any games, but I would try it out and just see what happens.
Tom, I'd rather have Keyshawn Williams do it too. Anybody at this point than what they're trotting out there right now.
He looked good as a punt returner.
He did.
He looked real good as a punt returner.
Maybe we'll see Dante Kent, but I doubt it. They're just going to let the running back run it back into the, 15, 20 yards and hope the ball goes in the end zone most of the time. I would think.
It's quite a strategy.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to talk some college quarterbacks?
Let's do it.
Let's
go. Let's go.
All right, let's start right off at the top. Arch Manning isn't even in the conversation, right? He's going back to school. There's no way he comes out this year. He's been
they were having a discussion about whether or not he should be benched.
Yeah, I heard that today. They're playing Oklahoma this week, right?
Yes.
And they don't want to lose that game.
I forget what network it was. Legitimate conversation about benching him. And I'm like, my, how the mighty have fallen. This kid was a Heisman favorite in the offseason with, is 2 games played? And now, I mean, there's no way he's coming into this draft.
He's got to go back.
And just so everybody knows in the chat, so Dave sends us a list of 18 quarterbacks who are potential drafted quarterbacks. Not that we're going to go through all 18, but it's pretty bad. So of those 18, as far as QBR goes, Arch is 16th out of 18, and you'll be shocked at who are the 2 who are worse than him in QBR. If I gave you guesses, who would you guess are the 2 worst?
Is Klubnik down there?
Klubnik is the worst.
Sam Levitt.
Surprisingly, no.
That one game alone should have tanked his QBR down to fucking 0.
He's 15th. He's 1 ahead of Arch.
Okay. Who's the other one then?
Taylor Green.
Drew Aller is 17 out of 18. And Aller and Klubnik are the only ones below 60. I think Drew Aller is undraftable. Maybe a day 3 flyer. Maybe a day 3 flyer. Maybe.
Can I tell you my theory on Drew Aller? He's going to be a better pro quarterback than he is a college quarterback because that coaching staff is crap.
They're a train wreck.
They're crap, and they're ruining this kid.
He pees down his leg against good competition.
Does he pee down his leg, or does the coach? Because he's a 20-year-old. I don't know how long the coach has been there, but his entire career at Penn State, he's the one that pees down his leg every time he plays a big team. Right?
Drew
I think he's got one.
I'm sorry, does Drew Aller not throw the interceptions?
Does the coaching staff put him in bad positions?
And you would draft him because unless it's San Francisco or Minnesota or one or two other teams are good at development quarterbacks, he sucks. You put him against good competition, he sucks. That's not a first-round pick. That's not a second-round pick. That's not a third-round pick. That's a fifth-round pick. Honestly, I'd rather have Will Howard. And I'm not sold on Will Howard.
I think Drew Aller is going to go probably in the third round. I wouldn't draft him there. I think he goes in the third round.
I don't think he makes it out of the second. And I'm not sure I would draft him in the top 2 rounds either, but NFL likes traits, guys. We got to remember that.
There was articles out today. How many millions of dollars has Drew Aller cost himself in the last 7 days? He's not very good. He's just not.
I wonder if I really do want. You got to take this coaching staff into consideration.
The wide receivers. This new wide receiver group also is not getting open.
No, it's terrible. And that's back to the coaching. And
they're not good.
They're not. I told you guys when he played Oregon, the difference in talent was alarming. Oregon was so much more talented than Penn State. You could just see it across the board. And coaching, forget it.
UCLA sure wasn't as talented.
No.
And he did even worse. He did better against Oregon than he did against UCLA.
He did. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
While we're on the subject, did Nico do anything to put himself back in the conversation?
I think he put himself in the conversation that if he comes back next year, he could build on something and maybe get drafted next year. He's only a redshirt sophomore.
Yeah. 3 or 4 more games like this, though, you don't think you can get him back in the...
No, they're 1-4. They're 1-4. And he hasn't been great. He's got he's only had 6 touchdowns versus 3 interceptions. He's got a 66% completion rate. It's only a 6.4 4 or 5 yards per attempt. His signature win is against Penn State. When he played Utah, they got blown out 42-13, and he was terrible. So
new coaching staff, though, right? All new coaching staff. They fired the coach there.
Yeah, he's going to transfer again. He's going to hit the NIL portal. He's going to transfer. He needs to go to a legitimate school and try to learn under a quarterback coach and improve his stock. He has to get out of there.
He's got great height. Great height.
He's slender. He's slender, very, very slender.
Yeah, slender.
That's what I said. I mean, only 200 pounds and 6'6".
Yeah,
he's got to put on weight. There's no doubt about that. He's got to get stronger and bigger.
But he can run. He has a great arm. I mean, he's got tools. He's got tools.
That guy's right out of Central Casting as far as a quarterback. Fast, big arm, tall.
A little too thin, but
yeah.
The good news is he's got 2 years of eligibility left. If he's smart, like Trent says, he transfers, or suddenly have some belief that this UCLA coaching staff can develop. He's got to put on 30 pounds. He's got to fill out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looks like Korob's finally decided to join us. Maybe.
He heard the arch slander and came running.
Hello, boys. I'm getting there. Good enough to come out on the porch and drink some whiskey and smoke a cigar. Listen, you boneheads talk for a little bit.
What about you guys want to give your top quarterbacks and work down?
All right, let's get Dave's take on Aller first before we move off Aller.
Okay.
You're a Penn State guy. What do you think about Drew Aller?
Well, let's clarify. I'm married into Penn State. That's why that's my second team. I'm done with him. I'm sorry, like UCLA, really? And you didn't do jack fucking shit. Like,
it's a bad loss.
He's so like, dude, look, he's so inaccurate. I don't see the accuracy. I don't. There's just nothing there with him. There's nothing there. If I could point to one thing, every once in a blue moon he'll make a big throw, but it's every once in a blue moon. There's no clutch gene. There's nothing. There's just he can run a little bit sometimes, but I just that UCLA game was the final draw for me, dude. Like I just
I made the point that I think it's Franklin has a lot to do with it.
well, he's a horrible coach too. Don't you that's a whole nother entity of this. But yeah, I think his buyout's $65 million. I'd give him 80 tomorrow to leave.
Is that coming out of your mattress or what?
No, I'm behind somebody's mattress. But I'm telling you right now, like, dude, like that whole thing's a mess. I mean, you think about that game, UCLA just fired the whole coaching staff.
Yeah.
The one kid guy looked like he was 15. The one coach.
His father was a coach.
Yeah, he was in the.
He does the broadcast.
He was in the broadcast. I'm like, that's great. I gotta listen to this fuckstick, commentate while his son. But then I'm just like, God damn, he's taking them to the fucking woodshed. So it's like, But dude, just Drew Aller it's just there's nothing there. I want there to be, but like just watching the kid, I don't see it.
All right. Top quarterback in this class. Who wants to go first? Trent, you go first. I know who you're going to pick anyway.
John Mateer.
Oh,
never would have said that before the season started.
Oh,
I think
thought you were going somewhere else.
I think no. He's number 2.
Right.
I think John Mateer. So his issues are very fixable. He tends to overthrow a little bit, and he misses high, which missing high in the NFL is bad. That's typically an interception. But his tools are so freaking good, man, and he's so solidly built. His throwing, the ball comes out of his hand just effortlessly. Like he's got a better arm than I think a lot of people realize.
He does.
He has very much impressed me throughout the games he played. It sucks that he got hurt because I wanted to see him keep progressing. But man, that Michigan game, the Clemson or not the Clemson game, the Michigan game, and then the game before that, he was putting on a show. Like he really was, and he's entertaining as hell to watch. I think he's a guy you could build a franchise around. I think he's a top.
He's got a little Baker
guy in the
Mayfield in
class.
him, running around, doing that stuff, being a leader. Yeah. Did you guys see, on a related subject, the last, I think it's 6 Oklahoma quarterbacks are starting in the NFL right now? It's crazy. Dylan Gabriel started his career in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
he's really an
Hurts.
Oregon quarterback, but okay.
But he was a starter for Oklahoma for a while. I forget them all. Hurts. It's wild. All 6 are starting right. Arizona's quarterback.
Kyler Murray. Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Who are the other 2?
Hurts and Gabriel.
Hurts, Baker. You can't count Gabriel. That'd be like counting Arizona State for Jaden Daniels.
Well, he played for him. You could.
This is a free country, Bob. He can count every once.
What he played 1 year there? He played.
Well, he was a starter for 1 year, and then they moved on to another quarterback. That's the way college is. That's the way college works.
They moved on. Yeah. So that's not how college works. You don't count.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Bob. You can't do everything I say. Fuck around.
Okay, come on now. That'd be like counting Arizona State for Jaden Daniels.
Go back and from last year's starting quarterback back 6 quarterbacks, and they moved on from him, but he still played. He still started for them. Caleb Williams is the other one.
Jesus Christ.
That's USC.
He started at Oklahoma, though.
Oh, my God.
So what I'm hearing is Ohio State can reclaim Joe Burrow.
I know, right?
Did he start?
Good point. Joe Burrow's
Did he
the
start?
best Ohio State quarterback.
No, he did not start. You can't use that one. Joe Burrow didn't start any games, did he? Or maybe one?
No.
If he did, it counts.
Huh?
If he did, it counts.
Now you got to stop for at least a season, not just one game.
Yeah,
all right. Whatever Dave's rules are.
I didn't make the rules. I didn't make the thing. Somebody else did.
Bob did it probably.
He played 11 games.
That's a college season.
Year. And then he transferred to USC and played 26 games for USC. But yes, we'll count him as I guess he doesn't count for USC.
Did he start a full season or not? Is 11 games not a full season?
No, it's actually not.
4 years ago, 5 years ago it was. Anyway, let's
It
move on.
wasn't.
Who's your
It was 3 years ago.
top quarterback, Bob?
I have 4 first-round quarterbacks who I think are first-round grades as of today.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just going to list them in order to the QBR. And the guy actually leads all draftable quarterbacks in QBR is Jaden Maivia from USC. I don't love him, but he is big.
They're talking about him in the chat.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Hawaiian quarterbacks generally because they're very small and they're good passers, but they're too small and frail. This kid is not that. He could be the exception that breaks the rule. He's got some nice things to his game. 11.42 yards per attempt, 11 touchdowns to 1 interception. I don't love that his signature win is against Georgia Southern. The only game he's really gone off in, and he lost to fucking Illinois.
Close game, but yeah.
Yeah, but he lost to Illinois. So this is a guy who, because of his QBR, I'm putting him first on the list. And I think he's a first-round quarterback if he comes out, but he's a red shirt junior. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. If they go 10-2 and he's got these stats at the end of the year, yeah, he probably should come out. But don't get me wrong. Any of these guys I'm going to name, I'm not in love with any quarterback in this draft. As far as I'm concerned, let's pick a fucking cornerback or a wide receiver.
Wide receiver. Talk to me. So Miami's your top guy?
Yeah, based on the grades.
Class?
Based on the grades, I have to put him first right now. It's fucking October, so
Jesus Christ.
Let's see where we go.
Korob, you got a top guy?
Yeah, I after looking more into him, Fernando Mendoza, dude. I think the hype is real with this kid.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a big time runner, but as far as it's good enough to move the sticks, but he's got excellent accuracy, really good accuracy, and 16 touchdowns, 2 rushing, only 1 interception. You could say in the beginning he didn't really face anybody, but then he goes and stomps number 9 Illinois at the time.
Mm-hmm.
It was 63-10 or something like that. Like that's pretty impressive. So I get it. I originally didn't have him, but as my number 1 guy, but then I started looking at more into him, and I'm like, God damn, okay, I get the hype now.
Of my first round grades, I think his is the most sustainable.
Yeah,
Big game this week. They got Oregon, right? We'll see how good he is.
Can I be honest about Mendoza?
Yeah.
So
okay.
number 1, he's my 3rd guy on the list. I think he's very manufactured by that offense.
There is talk of that coach is very good and
well, then you just got to hope he gets put in the right system.
Yeah, he's very accurate and he gets the ball out on time, and I really like that about him. But I'm a little fearful of him as a prospect because I think he's very, very manufactured by the system he plays in.
God damn, that's an outstanding cigar.
and in fairness, if he even keeps it close against Oregon, because let's face it, Indiana versus Oregon, that on paper should not be a game. If it is a game, it's because that kid has special talent.
Guys, I like Mateer. I'm torn. Mateer's my top guy. Carson Beck is very close. Very, very close. I know you don't like him, Trent. He has found a home in Miami. He's a different player in Miami.
Mac Jones had a home in Alabama. I'm telling you, that's that kid's pro comp.
I don't know if we can keep slandering Mac Jones.
Boy, I'll tell you what. Speaking of systems, that man is doing very well.
Mac Jones was outstanding his last year in Alabama. He was outstanding. His pro career has been not so good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm starting to get won over by Carson Beck.
The one thing I'll say about you guys is, because both you guys picked Materas number one, I don't love a 6'1" quarterback. He is built solid, though, so he's not frail. He's not small. He's not small. He's short, but he's not small.
Yeah.
I have him as my 10th overall. I have him as a day 2 pick. I also think because he's got eligibility left, this is a guy who could tremendously benefit from coming back to school. I don't see it. 24-13 against Michigan. I just, not yet. I do think he's improved a lot from last year, but I don't see him as the top of this class. I mean, he's still got a long way to go to prove everything from last year is behind him, but he's proving it. So his credit, he's proving it. He's moving up, but I don't know. I think this kid probably needs another year of eligibility. This is not some Heisman winning, big play, puts up a ton of stats, yards quarterback. And I'm sorry, if you can't put up stats in college, I am not taking the chance that you're going to Malik Willis your way into the NFL and become some great quarterback. No, I need to see it on the field. And just because he beat Michigan, don't act like he didn't throw 1 touchdown and 1 interception.
He carried that team the whole
He
game
played
against
really
Michigan.
well in that game.
Yeah, I mean he's my number 2. Like
Okay.
he's got 6 passing touchdowns, 5 rushing touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. That Michigan game, I thought he was very impressive. He's got the arm, he's got the leg. Like I was impressed by him.
I think when he runs the 40, we're going to find out. If he does go to the combine and comes out, we're going to find out he's not as fast as everybody thinks he is. And I'm sorry, you're going to be running quarterback in the NFL. You better be fucking 4-1 or 4-2 or 4-3 like Lamar.
It's
Jalen
not
Hurts is
always.
1.
Jalen Hurts is like 4-5.
I was going to say,
4-1, Bob.
didn't Mahomes run like a 4.75?
He's
That's
not a
what
running quarterback.
He runs all the time. He runs all the time.
He's an effective runner, though. He's a very effective runner.
He's an effective runner because everybody has to respect his arm.
I'm gonna take a drink to that one.
Yeah.
Um,
If that game will not translate to the NFL, it just won't. Not yet. If a year down the road, he learns to be a little more in the pocket and controlled with that running. You got to respect the arm. NFL defenses are not going to respect his arm. They're going to hold him in the pocket and expect him to try to beat him. It's the same. And Kurt Warner talks about this all the time. Okay, these guys in college are not learning how to play the position. So when they come to the NFL, you better have a quarterback guru to get in there with these guys. Because you bring Mr. 6'1", 4'8", 40 into the NFL. I don't care how thick he is. I'll be surprised if he's much faster than that.
NFL Draft Buzz has him at a 4.65. I know it's not 100% accurate, but they have him at a 4.65.
Yeah.
And I think he plays taller than 6'1". I think the way his release is, he plays taller than 6'1". I think his 2 biggest knocks right now, his pocket presence needs to improve a good bit. He's not very good at pocket presence right now. And like I said, he overthrows a lot, which is a big issue.
Yes. And I don't think there's no hope for him. I don't see him as a first-round draft pick. Not this year. Maybe next year. Not this year. And it could change by the end of the year.
Well, he's got to play. He's got to play.
Yeah.
That's
if he hadn't got hurt and he played the way he was playing, he's a lock first-round pick. Lock.
I still think he is, personally.
Well, the draft class is looking weak now. So
yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah.
Like,
the other thing.
yeah, I mean, shit.
I just think his issues are very fixable. That's with me. That's the biggest thing. When you talk about projecting, his issues are so fixable that the tools are fantastic.
Let's talk Dante Moore.
Yes, please.
Obviously, he's getting a lot of buzz. A lot of people have him as the number 1 quarterback in this class, including Todd McShay. In his last podcast, said he's definitely going to go number 1 overall, probably. I can't say I disagree. I'm not quite as high as everybody else. I watched the Penn State game, and I wasn't like he played really well. I'm not going to say he didn't, but I wasn't wowed. Like some people came out of that game like, oh my God, what a great, like, granted it was in Penn State. It's a tough place to play. He won the game, played okay. but I don't.
That's
what am I missing?
I got him as my fifth guy. I got him as my fifth guy. I mean, 14 touchdowns and 1 interception. That's pretty good. Watching the Penn State game, that is not easy to go into their whiteout. They hadn't lost a whiteout game since I think they said 2018.
Yeah.
So that is not an easy environment to go into, and to go in there. And I think it's more, it's not that he's just got that like a clutch gene in him where he will come through when they need him to big time. That was to me was the difference between him and Drew Aller. He was clutch and came through when they had to, and Drew Aller threw the interception, right? I mean, that's how I like kind of look at this, is that I don't see any big moments with Drew Aller, but we do
that fourth quarter
see that. Yeah, and I understand.
He made some big time throws in that fourth quarter.
Okay, name another game he did that in.
No.
Yeah.
And how far down was he?
They were down 14.
Yeah. So, I mean, I get what you're saying. It's just that watching Moore go in there and do what he did, and it seems like he does it more often than not, if that makes sense.
I have a first round. I agree. I have a first round grade on Moore, but I have him as the fourth best in the first round. I have him as the last quarterback in the first round.
He's second or third for me. He probably is better than Carson Beck. I probably would have to put him second for me right now. I wonder.
Go ahead.
Good. I just wonder about that Oregon system and how good it is. That might be inflating some of them. We'll see. We'll see.
I don't think with this kid, he throws to all three levels very well.
Yeah,
and that's I've been talking to you guys about him in the chat for 3 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as soon as I saw the way he's got good touch on the ball and his deep ball. I like the way he throws the deep ball. I mean, he plays with great anticipation. Great anticipation. Yeah, I mean, I think he has above average pocket presence. I really like this kid. I almost put him one ahead of Mateer on my list. I was flipping back and forth between the two. I think for me, the tools on Mateer, I'm projecting still. Like, I think the tools on Mateer is just so good. It's going to be hard for teams to pass him up as the top quarterback in this class right now. But Dante Moore looks like the real deal. I told you guys, I think 2 weeks ago, I think this kid plays on Sundays at a high level. What did I say? I said, I'll put it out here, says I said it in the chat. I think he has a better rookie season than Jaden Daniels.
No.
Boy, you set a high bar for him, brother.
No,
Jaden Daniels was fucking good last year.
I'm telling you, this kid's going to be the real deal.
To come out in the last 5 years, it's not even close.
If this kid doesn't end up if he doesn't end up in a team like Cleveland, this kid can do the same thing.
Well, he's going to end up in New Orleans, which is not much better. He's going to end up in New Orleans or.
Think about how bad Washington was when he went there. How truly awful Washington was, and Daniels took them to the NFC Championship game. That's the only change. Him and Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah.
And Jaden Daniels is the kid in college. You could tell he has that it gene. He has that. I don't care where we are, what the score is. We got a chance. He's got that, and that's very rare in quarterbacks nowadays. I mean, there's maybe 3 or 4 guys. He's got work to do. He can improve as a passer, and that's a scary thing. He probably is going to improve as a passer.
Yeah.
I will say this because my first round grade, since you guys mentioned the other names, I'll just say it real quick. I don't like it any more than Trent does, but Carson Beck is a first round grade right now. He's a second. I have him as the second highest QBR, and
my number 4.
His signature win was against the University of South Florida, which I would hate, except for the fact that they're ranked. And he
beat Florida State too now.
He's 3-0. He played. Now that's my objection. Is those games he's 3-0 against Power 5 teams, but he hasn't played great against those teams. He's played okay. He's played. I get a little bit of a lead. I'm okay. We get ahead, and I can sit on the lead. He's not wowing, but in fairness, grade-wise, you got to get him there. And Mendoza, who you guys mentioned too, I have him as the 3rd grade overall. I think Mendoza, out of the 4 I got first-round grades on right now, and Dante Moore probably a little bit to the less extent. I think Mendoza and Moore stay first-round picks. I'm not convinced Maivia comes out, and I'm not convinced Carson Beck can keep his grade.
Yeah, I mean, with Carson Beck, his complete percentage is about 10% higher than it was last year. He's got, I think, 11 touchdowns, 3 rushing to 3 interceptions or something like that. I'm sorry, he's got 1 rushing. He's putting up numbers, man. He's doing a lot better than I thought that dude sucked, to be honest with you. But then doing what he's doing this year, I'm like, wow, okay.
You won a natty too. Let's not forget.
Yeah. But it was ugly.
Yeah. And that Georgia system, that's not easy for quarterbacks. That's a run first offense. You know, it's not exactly. And it seemed like he wasn't very comfortable in Georgia, and he feels, from what I've read, he feels a lot more comfortable in Miami. It fits his personality a little more. It's a little bit more laid back.
Well, let's be fair. He was uncomfortable because Georgia got very uncomfortable with having him on the field, and the fans certainly did not like it either. So he kind of played himself into that uncomfortability.
Be that as it may.
I don't think Carson Beck's got a very good arm. I think that's his biggest drawback. His arm strength is not good. And when he throws the deep ball, he underthrows a lot of deep balls because he can't get it there. And I think that's going to draw his draft stock in this. And a lot of his, right now, I don't know I didn't look at his like air yards per target or anything like that, but like he's throwing a lot. Yeah, he's throwing a lot of slants, a lot of mesh concept stuff there in Miami. They like that. I can't think of his name. That wide receiver. He's like 5'11", 180.
He's good.
They love that kid. He tries to get him the ball in space, and that kid's racking up a lot of the yardage for Carson Beck too.
Only
yard after catch.
Yeah, only 2 quarterbacks are averaging more than 10 yards per attempt are Maivia and Lenora Sellers, who we'll get to him. I'm kind of down on him right now. The only other one who's close is Mendoza. He's at 9.9. Everybody else is down in the low 9s, 8s.
Yeah.
There's some 6s out here.
I'm not sold on Mendoza yet. I got to see more out of him. This week will be a big week for him. Illinois is a signature win. Illinois has shit the bed since then.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
He and Dante Moore both, because Indiana's playing good football.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Who do we want to do? Lenora Sellers now?
Thank you. I was waiting.
I've dropped him all the way to 14th. Must go back to school.
I have not. He's my number 3. Be gentle.
Oh, number 3.
Yes. Look, I've watched about 3 of his games now, and I mean, how do I put this? So, like, he's got the leg, he's got the fucking arm, man, and I mean, he's woed me a couple different times now. However, he's only got 4 touchdowns. He's got 1 interception, 1 rushing TD. The production isn't there. Like Bob, I think you said that earlier.
By far the fewest pass attempts of anybody in the top 18.
So my problem is
he's been hurt too, right?
I don't know.
He missed a game, yeah.
My problem with him is projecting him. Like, I don't know if he's the next Anthony Richardson or if he's going to be the next Lamar Jackson. Like, I don't know where I'd put him, but my God, guys, like, he has made some plays where I'm like, wow. But the part about him that I hate is that he does a lot of stupid stuff, running backwards in the pocket, losing 20 yards, like a lot of dumb shit too. I mean, when you watch him play, you are going to be entertained by the really awesome plays and the really stupid plays that he makes. I love watching the kid play ball. I really do. Now, as far as wanting the Steelers to use a first-round draft pick on this kid, no. Trent, I think you hit it on the nail when you said he would need to be developed by an NFL team for a couple seasons. I think you're absolutely right. But if this kid figures it out, whew, look out.
And this pro comp is Justin Fields with less speed. I don't see that. The kid.
I think that's the ceiling kind of
he's
thing.
not
Really?
he's not a runner. He's not.
Really? I don't think so. Because I've
he's
seen him
less
make
than
some.
100 yards rushing.
I don't know, man. I've seen him make some plays. His legs are pretty good.
Yeah, he averages like 2 yards a carry. I mean,
That's because he runs backwards
Yeah, he's been
25
sacked
yards,
a couple.
Yeah.
That's a little
and that's
skewed
what
by that.
causes it to get skewed. But when he gets when he starts running forward, whoo, he can make some plays, man.
look, I love the kid. I think he has great traits. He's 20 years old.
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
could go to the draft. He'll probably be a first-round pick. It'd be the worst thing for him. The Anthony Richardson comparison is bullshit. I mean, it is because as much as he needs to work on, he completes 67% of his passes. Anthony Richardson never completed 50%. So
I should have never said Anthony Richardson. Fuck me.
He's 6'3", he's 240.
Bob,
He's built
I'm not saying he's next. I'm saying as not being able to figure out what he'd be closer to is what I'm trying to say. Because Anthony Richardson is that the bad part, the floor, right? That's what I'm saying by that. I'm not saying he is going to be that. I'm just saying I don't know which way he'd lean.
I see him more as, honestly, if I was going to comp him, and I don't think he's this guy, but if I was going to comp him based on his play style, I'd comp him to Ben. Because
Ben, I mean, he's basically a bigger dude, right? Would you guys say that? He's a bigger guy?
Oh, he's
Okay.
definitely big. He's huge.
Because when he runs big. Like he'll take the hits and he'll lay one too.
Yeah.
So I mean, Bob, that's actually not that bad of a comp, really. Yeah,
I don't see him as a running quarterback. I don't.
Yeah, he's Somber brings up. He's very raw, but
Greg's got a good comp right here. Dante Culpepper. That's a great comp.
Ooh, that is a good one. Okay.
And pre-knee injury, Dante Culpepper was pretty fucking good.
so
Yeah.
let me ask you this: Steelers in 20s, high 20s. He's still there. You're not taking him?
Sellers?
Yeah.
12-5 if we're getting him at like 28, 29.
That's what I'm saying. Say 26, 28, 25 to 28.
I'm probably taking him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm taking him.
Yeah. I'm not there yet.
Trent? No?
Nah, no. This okay. If
Oh,
you want
I
to
like
talk
that
about
one. I like that comp. McNair?
McNair?
No, McNair had some dog in him. He wasn't always a great passer. Even at Alcorn State, he was not a great passer, but he had dog in him. He knew how to win football games.
Stocky, physically strong guy. I think that's a pretty good comp.
I think McNair always kind of struggled with accuracy a little bit, though.
I'm going to be honest with you. If you want to see the worst pocket presence in the history of college football, it is Lenore Sellers.
It's bad. It is bad.
Yeah, I mean, it is the absolute
Yeah.
worst. He's got happy feet all the time. He relies so heavily on his arm, which, I mean, he's got the best arm in this class by a mile.
I'm telling you, like it's
not even close.
He's
I mean,
throwing 60-yard fucking bombs, but he hits them. He hits them
Yeah.
on the dot, man. Throwing fucking dots. It's impressive.
This kid needs the Jordan Love treatment. He needs to sit for a minimum of 2 years behind a quality veteran quarterback who can teach this kid the things that he lacks. Because, I mean, his mechanics are a fucking mess. His footwork is a fucking mess. His pocket presence is a fucking mess. He is like all upside with none of the like refinements. He's as raw gets. So you just have to know if you're drafting him, like he's a project. This isn't like a guy you're starting after 1 year. If you're Pittsburgh, how long can Aaron play? How many free agent quarterbacks are you going to bring in while this kid sits? Because you need at least 2 years. You're not probably getting 2 years out of Aaron.
Anybody
I think
takes
2
this kid
years
in the
is too
first
much.
round, they're gonna give this kid 1 year on the bench
And
at most.
I agree. I'm saying he needs to be on the bench for 2 years.
In this
He ain't
day and
gonna
age,
get.
you can't sit your quarter. You can't draft a quarterback and sit with him for 2 years. It's very difficult.
Green Bay does it every time.
Green Bay is the outlier. I mean,
They
nobody else does that.
No,
And they've had success.
You also sat behind Favre and Aaron Rodgers
Yeah.
winding down their career. It's real easy to keep the guy on the bench then.
Yeah.
So
But
If
kudos
the
to them
Steelers
for
had done
3 in
this-
a row, though.
Yeah.
If the
I mean,
Steelers
damn.
had done this with Justin Herbert and let him sit behind Ben, and Herbert didn't necessarily need to sit, but imagine how good he would be 1 year behind Ben, and then he takes over the Steelers. I mean, that was the move back then, and we don't want to beat a dead horse and get off track, but trade him for Minka fucking Fitzpatrick, set this franchise back 10 years.
I've been saying
Right.
that since the day they made a trade.
Right
I've been
here.
saying it since.
Right here. A+ draft pick. Right here. Mr. Steeler fan. My man.
This whole he is a winner thing. I mean, Tim Tebow was a winner. I mean, come on. College quarterback.
Don't you ever compare him to Tim Tebow again, Bob.
I know he's not as good. That's the problem.
Wow. Shots fired.
Wow.
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 That's one right across the bow there, boy.
You know what? I'm speechless. What's next?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, come on. You want to talk college careers?
Hey,
Does
look.
he have a Heisman? Did
yeah,
Will
look.
Howard even sniff the Heisman?
I tell you what. I'll say that Tim Tebow had a great college career. You're right. Like I'm not going to argue that.
Yeah.
But
That was rough.
as far as like in the NFL projection, I don't know.
Tebow got picked in the first round. Will Howard got picked in the 6th round. Behind.
Tebow
the
literally
Whites.
had to change his whole throwing mechanics, and Josh McDaniels basically got fired because he drafted him, and it went south so bad. He eliminated the Steelers though. I'll give him that. He made them pay for running cover fucking 0 on him. Yeah, he made him pay for that. But
Yeah.
All right. Who's the best quarterback we haven't mentioned yet? Who's the next guy up?
You want to talk like there's what
Nuss?
Nussmeier.
Probably Nussmeier. I'll tell you who's sneaking in there. Ty Simpson.
I was going to bring him up.
Ty Simpson sneaking in there.
I got him right behind one guy. I'll just say my guy real quick, and we can talk about both of them maybe. Jalen Green. Jalen Green is interesting.
No. No. That kid's transferring to wide receiver the second he gets to the NFL. No.
Oh damn!
Oh, I don't know about that, Trent.
He's fucking. That kid's garbage.
I don't know. If that to me, that's the best running quarterback in the class.
I haven't seen much of him, but I heard that NFL scouts are high on him. The results from Arkansas aren't there, I can tell you that, because they're terrible. I don't know if it's just a team thing. They fired their coach, too, so we'll see
He
about
may
that.
have made a mistake by transferring to Arkansas, but he wanted to step up against bigger competition. I think he's played pretty well.
I respect that.
I hate that his signature win was against Alabama A&M, and he didn't look great against Notre Dame.
He didn't look good at all.
He's fucking garbage. I'm just telling you right now. That kid. Listen,
how
here's his pro comps: Jalen Milroe, Anthony fucking Richardson, and Riley Leonard. Does that sound like a guy who's translating at the next level?
So what you're saying is he's no Tim Tebow, right?
Well,
Tebow was a better passer than this kid. I'm just telling you right now.
Oh,
I recall some people on this podcast wanted to draft some of those names.
Which ones? What are we talking about here? Who?
What?
Yeah, what are you talking about here?
Nobody on this podcast wanted to draft Riley Leonard.
I did not want Riley.
No,
Leonard.
not Riley Leonard, but those other guys.
Well, who's those
Which other
guys?
You said Tebow, Riley Leonard, and Milroe?
Yes.
Nobody
drafted
Milroe. Somebody
agree
was
with
out
that.
here
Was-
beating the drum with Mr. Elite Trait. All of a sudden, Elite Running Trait right out the fucking window.
Actually, Dave, I think that was you that liked Jalen Milroe, wasn't it?
It was. He loved
in the
him.
draft? We weren't even doing it in the draft.
Elite Running Trait, Jalen Milroe. We should draft him in the first round.
I did not say that, Bob. You make shit. You pull shit right out of your ass. I never said they should. Oh,
But
I
hey,
said that Tomlin was interested in him. Now it's coming back to me.
But
'Cause
Bob, you and I both thought Shador was going to go in the first round, and look what happened.
Still might be the steal of the draft.
I was.
Stop it. Just stop it. Just take the L on that one, Bob.
We'll find
He's
out
fucking
November
horrendous.
9th. We know that Jackson Dart is not the steal of the draft.
Unlike Bob, I'm going to admit that I was wrong.
Yeah, please. Let's
so
just take the L and move on. You can't defend him.
I got to see him play.
You're
right
not
now,
going to see him play because he sucks.
November 9th, I'm telling you. And
Send
I've
him a
seen,
knife all you
Jackson
want.
Dart, I've seen Jackson Dart play for 2 weeks. I'm telling you, it's going to get progressively worse. His career will be over by the end
You
of
just
this year.
you just won't admit that you were wrong on that.
The Giants will be.
You just won't admit it. Someday you will. Someday.
Until I see him play, I don't know that Jackson Dart is better than him. Jackson Dart sucks.
Jackson Dart's starting in the NFL.
How the hell did we get to the 2025 draft class? I just want to know how we got here.
Trent,
All
I
right,
knew these two boneheads were not going to be able to control themselves, and we were going to go down this road again.
Yes.
So,
We have
whatever.
All right, let's go to Ty Simpson. I kind of like him. I haven't watched a lot of him either.
I was
did
going to
catch
say, I
this
haven't got to
last
really watch
game,
him
though.
play.
He impressed me in this last game. Oh, it was a 2-game. What?
What the fuck?
I get
is this
confused
dude
here.
doing?
He's
What did he
played.
play
He's
last
played well 2 weeks in a row.
The Georgia game was a nice win.
The Georgia
Yeah.
one's the one I was talking about. Yeah, that's the one.
Florida
I watched.
State.
A little closer.
Florida State's
That
going
was
to
his
haunt
first
us.
start, right? That was the opening game. Yeah, that was the opening game of the year.
It's going to hang around his neck, though. I got him.
I like-
I got him as the 6th quarterback in the class right now.
He's moving up my list. I have him 4 on mine.
Yeah, I got him at 5.
I had bumped him a tier down because of the injury. When I sent you guys, I bumped him down to 5 because I don't know what he's going to be like when he comes back. I agree with Trent. He's got the tools and everything else.
Lightning quick release mechanics. We got another Aaron Rodgers on our hand here. What's going on?
Which one? Ty Simpson?
Yeah.
He works through progressions really well too. I like the way he works through his progressions, and he plays in a more pro style offense too, which that's something you can look to translate at the next level. So if he's playing in that system right now,
It's definitely a guy to keep an eye on.
he's definitely
Okay.
really, really grown on me a
If
lot.
I get a chance, I'll keep an eye out for him to watch him.
Only thing I worry about is he's listed as 6'2". I want to see what he measures at the combine. He's a little bit smallish.
Yeah, I
Not
think I saw
much big
6'2",
fire, though,
2.
so I don't know. 6'2".
I don't
I
know about
did
you
have
guys.
it.
I'm not a Nussmeier fan. I just don't see it with him. I don't know.
Simpson's listed at 6'2", 208.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to
so-
watch out for those college listings, though. Bob's right. You
Yeah.
gotta wait till
In
he gets to
the
combine.
11th percentile for size. Not good.
But
Yeah, this whole quarterback class. They've got good traits. There's no perfect. Short of maybe Dante Moore, who's got the size. He's got he's the closest one. I mean,
Dude, have we been more disappointed than anybody than Klubnik? Like,
Klubnik's a wreck.
bro,
I don't know what happened to him.
wasn't
know
he
what
the
happened to him.
number one ranked by? We did that episode.
Everybody.
That one guy had dropped
Everybody.
his top 8, and wasn't Klubnik like number 1?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just want to
McShay.
point out in the preseason, I told you that guy was trash. You put that in the Bob was right file. I told you
I don't
before the
remember you saying
LSU
that.
game, he was trash.
Dave, I don't remember.
Yeah, from the point you brought it up, go back and look at the chats. I said, Klubnik, he ain't it. No. I didn't think he was going to be this bad.
Yeah.
But he's.
I was gonna say, this is pretty bad. Like,
Yeah.
Clemson.
I
As
tell
a
you a
whole.
name. I tell you a name I saw
Yeah, as
in
a whole.
chat here. When we're talking traits, I don't love the Baylor offense. It's a gimmick offense to me. But Sawyer Robertson, I got him at 7th. I mean, that's a guy who may be coming. The gimmick offense, I don't know. But then again, pretty much all of college football is gimmick offense. I can't look at
Yeah,
any-
I was telling you guys last year. 90% of it's like that.
which makes it even harder to pick out who's going to be good in the NFL.
exactly.
I had Sawyer Robertson up at I think 4 or 5 at one point. He's dropping back down my list though.
I liked him. I called him out early, and I've been watching him a lot, and I want to see more, and I haven't really seen it. He puts up good numbers, but that's that offense.
Yeah.
You're gonna put up good numbers. He's got good size, right? Too. I think he's 6'4",
6'6".
He is
6'6". Yeah, so he's got that. He's got a pretty good arm. I've seen him make some throws. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, he's 6'4".
He's 6'4" on here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Kellen
I thought
Green
he
is
was
6'6". Which
Go ahead.
I'm going to be honest with you. Now, these are guys. Okay, so here's my day 2s. I'll just run through them real quick. I got Taylor Green as a day 2. I got Ty Simpson as a day 2. I got Robertson as a day 2. I do think if I was Ty Simpson, I would go back to school. I got Nussmeier as a day 2 because he has to come out. I got Haynes King as a day 2. I got Mateer as a day 2, but he could easily be a day 1 if he comes back to school. Lenora Sellers, I have him on day 2 if he comes out as a grade, but I don't think he should.
Haynes King's not getting drafted.
I thought you and Dave just said you would draft him. He's there in the 20s.
Who, Sellers?
Yeah,
I would. I don't know about him.
I thought Bob said too.
From the kid perspective, he should go back to school and transfer. He's only 20 years old. He's got 2 years of eligibility left. And based on how this year started, he should leave South Carolina now because they don't know how to use it. And he should go to one of these quarterback guru places. But I guarantee he's got an agent in his ear saying, you're going to go in the first round. You're going to go in the first round. You're going to go in the first round. It doesn't mean that's the best decision for your career to come out and go in the first round.
Yeah, but then you could take one injury in college and end up being a 4th round pick or a 5th round pick.
Yeah, because in the end, it's about money. First round picks, money.
You don't think he calls up Alabama and says, hey, I'm interested? They don't back the truck up and give him $10 million?
Oh, I'm sure he could. I'm just saying he could also get hurt at Alabama and never play in the NFL. I mean, you're right. It's different now with NIL. They're going to get paid, so they don't have to worry about the money as much.
Most of these guys are taking a pay cut as a first-round pick. And I'm telling you, Haynes King, laugh all you want.
He's not going to be. He's going to be a day 3 pick.
He gets to the right
best.
quarterback in 2-3 years down the road. That's a guy who really needs to sit for 2 or 3 years, but he'll be drafted low enough where he can go be a project.
Yeah, I've noticed that kid's name starting to pop up a lot more. He's starting to get people's attention.
He's a project.
He's the ultimate college running quarterback. He's not.
He's a runner. Yeah,
he
can't
not.
throw.
Oh, well.
Completes 67% of his passes.
Yeah,
actually 68%.
Dink and dunk stuff.
Yeah,
that's the Tech offense.
Well,
Josh Hoover,
he's not good.
Josh Hoover is pretty much the same as Sawyer Robertson. Plays in the Big 12, kind of wide open offense.
It's a day 3 pick at best. Yeah. TCU quarterbacks don't usually do well. You know who's interesting? And he's taking a lot of shit. Sam Levitt. He's actually 2-1 against the Power 5. He's had a couple of nice wins. And he beat Hoover head to head, and he beat Sawyer Robertson head to head.
Yeah.
I don't think he's great. I've got him as a borderline day 2 pick, but that's another guy who should come back to school. There should be nobody in his ear selling him on the idea of going to the draft.
Yeah, I got him as a round 7 pick right now.
Tommy Castellanos, I'm not a fan. I don't know about you guys. I'm not a fan.
No, he fell off big time after the Alabama win.
Yep.
And you guys got an opinion on Jalen Daniels?
I haven't seen much of him, but I've heard some stuff that
really up and down.
Yeah. I mean, he's in year 6?
Yeah.
Has he even 6 years? Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Greg asks about Aiden Childs. I don't know.
I don't think he's draftable. I don't think he's draftable.
Yeah, he's not even on my radar.
Somber's asking about the North Carolina State quarterback. I am not familiar. I'd have to go look. 6'6". He says this is could be an interesting guy. I don't know much about him, Somber.
I've not watched him, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. One thing to remember is 6'5" is kind of the magic number for quarterbacks. Once you get up into 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", not very many have been good as far as from a career standpoint. It's a weird stat. You would think a bigger, taller quarterback would be good, but it's 6'6", kind of the line of demarcation. You get over that, you really start to have diminishing returns.
So, gun to your head, where does Nussmeier go? Was he a first-round pick this year? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I still have him in the first round.
You have him in the first round?
Do you really?
I agree. I think he'll go in the first round, but I have a day 2 grade on him. But I think there will be. His dad's the Saints coach, or one of the Saints coaches, right?
He's quarterback coach.
Quarterback coach, yeah.
So I don't think he's going first overall. There was a time where he was probably by default the number one rated quarterback in this class, but he's really 6.7 yards per attempt, 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I think that loss to Ole Miss really kind of exposed him a little bit.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on the Tennessee kid, Aguilar? I've watched a couple Tennessee games. I kind of like him.
How's he look?
No?
Yeah, I was going to ask.
I know it's a Tennessee offense, so it's hard.
Right.
Yeah, that's the problem with them.
I don't think he's
Yeah.
eligible to come out either.
I'm not sure. I'll have to be honest. I'm not sure on that.
Well, what did you think of Nico for UCLA?
We were talking about it before you got on. I'm telling you, he puts up a couple more performances like that.
I mean, you got to think he don't have much to work with, but look what he did. I mean, he made some throws. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, he's only a sophomore. Now he's only a sophomore, so
he needs.
We're talking what 2027.
He needs to go back. He's eligible.
Will he be? Okay.
Yeah, he's eligible. He needs to stay in school.
Yeah, because I'm telling you what, go back watch that Utah game. Oh, it's bad. It's bad.
I want to see what it's like with this coaching staff going forward. You're right.
Oh.
Up until this game against Penn State, he was terrible. There was people.
Well, this was the first game where I got to watch him. I mean, mostly it was the drama in the offseason that he was known for, but like in the game though, I thought he made a lot of fucking good plays.
He's just as talented as any.
It was driving me nuts. I'm just like, God damn it, put a spy on this motherfucker. But but like I don't know, he looked pretty good to me.
I don't even know if we can do like lock first round picks.
Locks
up until now. I mean,
I think Mendoza and Moore.
I got 4.
You got 4 locks.
Give me a 4. Give me a 4. And Bob, give me a 4.
I think Mateer, Moore, Mendoza, and Nussmeier.
I think
Bob?
the only 2 true locks who are first round talents to me are Mendoza and Moore. I don't expect Maivia will hold this grade all year. He could. Carson Beck, I think once the schedule gets rough, he goes down. And I don't see it with Mateer this year. Maybe next year.
I don't think it's going to get much tougher for Beck. Miami's a talented team. They can put out dudes with anybody. I don't know. They play ACC. Well. Who's Clemson going to give him a hard time?
He doesn't play well against Power 5 schools. He just doesn't.
He's going to fold in the playoff.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I would do. I hate to even say lock, but Beck, Moore, Mateer. If Sellers comes out, he's a lock.
You got to remember, you don't sell Mendoza short. He's 6'5", 225 pounds.
He's on the fringe for me. I think he will be a first round pick.
I mean, my God, the production's there. I mean, he's
73%,
and the size too. I mean,
David brought this up earlier. 18 accounted for touchdowns, 1 turnover.
Yeah, that's really good.
That offensive scheme is good. Like Trent brought up, that coach schemes guys open.
See, I feel the opposite. I think Mendoza is the automatic lock.
Ooh, I don't know, but
you
might be right, Dave. Because
he's got the size, the production. So me personally, I think it's Mendoza, Mateer.
It's tough.
I'm gonna say Moore if he keeps doing what he's doing.
More definite. If he comes out, he's definitely
bottom of the first round. Lenore Sellers, somebody might go ahead and snag him.
Yeah.
Well,
he probably will.
Because he's gonna be the combine darling if he comes out.
True.
Yes.
For sure.
Everybody's gonna fall in love with what he can do.
It won't be the Colts that draft him. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, it definitely won't be the Colts. But
the Colts have their quarterback.
True.
Danny Dimes is for real there.
In theory, you're right. When he's now surrounded with weapons and got Steichen,
you just got to get out of New York.
Yeah, literally.
Because he had weapons in New York, but it's just that I don't know. It's,
I was talking to the Raiders fans today, and I was talking to a group of them. They are so down on Geno.
Geno's been awful.
I would not be surprised if the Raiders are in the quarterback market.
Oh, they definitely will be. I don't think
Yeah,
there's
they
any
will
way
be.
they're not.
Why you got to
Either
bring
way.
up Geno, Bob? Well, leave Geno alone, okay?
Well,
Right. There's no
here's the
need.
thi-
There's no need
here's
for
the
this.
thing, though. They made a big mistake by giving him a big
They
contract.
did. They did.
He played
They
so
did.
much better in Seattle. I don't know what's going on with the Raiders. I don't know if he's ever been this bad.
Oh.
Not since maybe his early years, but man, he's
God,
awful.
It pains me to say this, okay, but maybe that was a little bit of a fluke. Just those couple years. I don't know. I hate to say that. Trust me, it hurts to say. But I don't
I had said that I wanted the Steelers to get him at one point, and it was because of some of the games I watched, particularly against the Steelers. He
Boy,
made some throws in that game.
Vaughn here hit it
Yeah.
on the nail. Vaughn hit it on the nail. They do know when to cut bait. They did with
do
Russell
seem
Wilson. They did it
They
with
do seem
Geno.
to.
Like, damn.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Sam
I keep
Darnold's
look-
playing pretty good for Seattle right now too.
Man, I think we're missing. I keep looking at it.
Yeah, I was wrong about that with him.
I think Mendoza. The more I look at it, just now, if the draft was tomorrow, I think he's number one overall. I think Dante Moore, barring disaster, is a top 10 pick. Could be when they go to the combine. Could maybe flip flop, but I think those are the two best by far right now. They're kind of running away with it.
Yeah, but it's only because Mateer's not playing right now. If he was there, he'd still be
But here,
a tough guy.
NFL scouts are not going to look at Mateer and salivate. They're just not. He's 6'1".
His tools are ridiculous, though, Bob.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback, Bob.
He
He's a
don't
really
got
good
he
quarterback.
don't got tools like Mendoza and Moore though.
He's got a better arm
Yeah,
than both.
I don't know.
Yeah,
about
he's got a strong fucking arm.
He's
He
probably the
does.
second strongest arm in this class behind
got a good arm.
Sellers. He's got a cannon.
Yeah, give me the big prototypical and guys who can run. I mean, Mendoza and Moore can both run a little bit.
I will agree with you a little bit that the height thing's an issue because we see a lot of quarterbacks that are not tall struggle in the NFL.
Yep.
See Carolina right now. You know, there's a few good examples, but you know, Russell Wilson did okay his first half of his career at what is he 6'1"? Is he 5'11"?
5'11".
5'11".
Ask Richard Sherman how he did.
Hmm.
If you didn't catch that, I mean, talk about nailing the coffin. This guy's not a Hall of Famer. What's he done without a great defense?
Yeah, dude. That was Jesus.
They did not like him in Seattle.
No,
They did not like him. I don't.
Sherman's always had an axe to grind with him, but I mean, I thought it was like untoward.
Well, I think they liked him early in his career.
By the end, though, they
But by
wanted him
the
out.
end, they were done with
Yeah.
him. But early, he was good early, guys. I mean, let's.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want to
and
act
that
like
pick-
I don't
that
want to act like
interception-
Russell Wilson was never good. He was really good early
Yeah.
in his career.
that interception in the Super Bowl wasn't on him. That's on the coach. They should never thrown that ball. Period.
Yeah.
Full
Exactly.
stop. I mean, he threw the interception, granted, but you don't throw the ball in that situation. You just don't.
It ended a budding dynasty, though. They
Yep.
were never the same after that.
Yeah.
Never.
No.
No, you're right. They weren't.
I hated the Patriots so intensely back then. My wife said she's never seen me so mad in our entire relationship.
Well-
when Russell Wilson threw that interception, I was ready to kill him. I was so mad.
I think Mr. Steeler fan may be in the purple drink here.
Yeah.
Throw everything at the Saints for Joe. If I was the Saints for Joe Burrow, I mean, I get it. If you're in New Orleans, you want the hometown boy to come
That's
home.
interesting. I don't think the Bengals
Ah.
would move off Burrow.
They got Tyler Shucked. All right.
The Bengals are the cheapest organization in football. There's no way they're trading Joe Burrow. I mean, even
No,
for the first overall, I wouldn't do
They
it if
probably
I
don't.
were them.
They probably don't. You're right. Would you do it for Justin Herbert?
For the
Give up
first
the number one
overall.
pick?
Well, I take
I
that back.
might.
Do I get Justin Herbert and a pick?
And a pick?
Yeah, if I'm giving up the first overall pick, I got to get a little more than Justin Herbert.
Yeah, no. I don't think that's the way it's going to work.
Hey,
If you want to pry Herbert away, you're going to have to give him a first. Maybe not the first overall. That might be.
What did Jared Goff get? First round pick, Matthew Stafford. So.
Yeah, that's because of contracts. They were just trying to.
Right. Well, Herbert's got a $250 million contract.
Yeah.
I don't know. Justin Herbert's got all those great tools, but it just seems like there's some kind of disconnect there. It just seems, like Allen, you could see like really progress and made himself into a better quarterback. He still can't beat the Chiefs, but he's made himself into a better quarterback. Lamar has kind of made himself into a better quarterback. Outside of that, Joe Burrow was great, and he just still kind of does what he did when he came in the league. Part of that, I think, is because the team sucks, but
yeah, it's a team, and he can't stay healthy because the team sucks. His offensive line sucks.
There's nobody in this class who's breaking into the top 5 conversation. I can tell you that.
What do you mean, top 5?
Top 5 in the NFL quarter. I don't even think there's anybody in this class who's breaking into the top 10.
What do you mean? Not getting drafted in the top 10?
Like, let's face it. When Burrow got drafted, everybody could see right away, hey, within a year, this guy's going to be a top 5, top 10 quarterback. There's nobody in this class who's going to come into the league, and in a year, we're going to be going, oh, man, that's a top 5, top 10 quarterback.
No. I guess Moore is the only one with a shot. Maybe Mateer.
Mateer is never going to be a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. No chance. Zero chance. Zero chance.
It's happening, Bob. It's happening.
He's zero chance. He's zero chance. He does not have – he's not Josh Allen. He's not Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes wasn't Patrick Mahomes when he came out, and neither was Josh Allen.
Too. Yeah, actually, that's a great point because neither one of them was dropped in. Was either one of them drafted in the top 10? What was
Mahomes? 11,
Mahomes 9.
I thought. He was.
It was back half of the top 10 anyway.
Yeah.
The Chiefs traded up to get him, didn't they?
Yeah,
they did.
They did. Sat him for a year.
And the Bills traded up to get thing too.
Yep.
Yeah, they didn't sit him for a year. The Chiefs sat Mahomes for a year, and he became the best quarterback on the planet.
Yeah,
he just is.
Well,
but he had ridiculous physical tools. So
does Mateer.
Mateer does not have anywhere near Mahomes' tools. Come on, man.
And Mahomes is 6'2".
Yeah.
They're both 6'2". Mahomes is 10th overall.
Yeah. So he's Mahomes' clone is what you're saying, Dave.
Pretty much, yeah. Same school.
Absolutely.
Same size.
I agree.
There we go.
It'd be crazy not to compare him to Mahomes. Be crazy not to.
All right, before we get too crazy here, any final thoughts on this quarterback class?
Will Howard is Ben Roethlisberger and Aaron Rodgers rolled into one. Come on,
I think we covered all the main guys. I mean,
that's it. I'm done. Mateer's number 1. Mahomes clone. We're good. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, boys. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
It's not the class we thought it was, man. It's not the class we thought it was.
No.
If Mateer is Mahomes, it definitely is.
We thought Arch was going to go first overall and push all the other good quarterbacks down a couple notches. We thought Klubnik was going to be top 5, and
Arch is working on selling insurance in his future.
There was talk of him maybe hitting the portal too, going somewhere else.
Really?
I heard that on a podcast the other day. Who knows if there's anything to it?
Is it true? Am I right? Was Texas ranked number 1 to start the year, and now they're not ranked at all, just like Penn State?
I wish I could remember who it was, but this person was inferring that Sark would be the one ushering Arch Manning to the portal.
Yeah.
Go ahead, boy. Go find yourself another team.
That's funny. Driving into the airport. See ya.
I mean,
Sark wouldn't have the balls to bench it for Oklahoma, right? I don't think he could do it.
No, not with Mateer not being able to play.
I don't know. The kid that filled in for Mateer did pretty good too. They won 44-0 the other day.
Uh-oh. Greg's throwing it out there.
Oh, Mateer. I'm not stupid.
Wow. Really?
Guys, I said Jackson Dart was the second best quarterback in that draft, which isn't saying much, but he was.
Yeah, but I thought you were like in love.
No, listen.
Hey, look.
It may come out a little strong because I keep fighting with Bob over it. Jackson Dart's some middle of the pack quarterback in the NFL.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Right here, bang. Philip Rivers comp. I'm good. I'm in. Yep.
Oh God.
Philip Rivers for Will Howard? No.
Yes, Bob. That is the perfect comp.
I watched
All right.
Philip. I watched
Mr.
Philip
Stiller
Rivers
fan, nailed it.
live dismantle Notre Dame in the Gator Bowl the year he came out, and I was dying for the Steelers to
All right.
draft him. I'm happy
You
we got Ben, but I'm telling you
you
right
still-
now, Philip Rivers, in no way, shape, or form is Will Howard ever come close to Philip Rivers' talent.
Are we still agreeing with Mr. Stiller fan here? He's comparing Dart to
Oh,
Elway.
he's nailing it. Nailing it. I
Oh my
see
gosh!
it. You know, I was trying to think of who the comp he reminded me of. That's it, right there.
Man, John Elway. I love me Jackson Dart, but you could break John Elway's arm and he'd still have a stronger arm than Jackson Dart.
He could throw left-handed, and he'd have
Yeah.
a stronger arm than Jay. Oh my gosh!
All right. We got anything else? We should probably wrap this up. We've gone kind of long on this one.
The game is on, so
Yeah. All right,
All
guys.
right.
Thanks for listening. We really had a lot of fun with this. I knew we would. We'll be back Thursday with the fantasy football show, and then Friday with our preview. One last thing. They got to win this game against the Browns. I don't feel great about it, but man, there's so much on the line. They win this one, they can cruise through Cincinnati, have a minimum 3-game lead in the AFC North. Minimum.
I'm honestly more worried about Cincinnati than I am Cleveland.
No, I'm much
Really?
more worried about Cleveland.
why be?
Cincinnati's cooked,
Whoa.
dude.
Oh wait, why, Bob?
Cooked.
Short week on the road. They've had
Oh,
Thursday
true.
to
It's
prepare
a
for
Thursday game.
Cleveland.
I
True.
forgot about that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
Oh, I didn't even think
Mike
about that. God
Tomlin
damn
is
it.
just amazing with Thursday games.
So you're saying they're going to be 3-2 after 5 weeks? Is that what you're saying?
5-1, 12-5. It's coming.
You just said you were
Believe.
worried about the game on Thursday. Not that worried, I guess.
I said I was more worried about the Bengals than I was the Browns. I didn't say we were going to lose the game. I said I'm more worried about that game. Look, as long as Dylan Gabriel plays quarterback, I'm good. No problem. Don't go to Flacco. Don't hurt him. Let him stay in there and throw the ball to Joey and Darius Slay and TJ and Alex. So it sounds like Alex is going to play, which is another good thing.
And
Iceman's
Joey,
going to play. Joey
Nick
Porter Jr. is
said-
going to
yeah.
play.
Nick was on the radio tonight or earlier today. Nick Faribault was.
Jalen
He
Warren
was-
practiced.
He was saying it sounded like 2 weeks though. He thinks it's going to be 2 weeks for Ramsey and Calvin Austin.
Yeah,
Dulac
Calvin
came
Austin.
out.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was going to say Dulac came out today and said we might not see Ramsey until the Colts.
Yes. Was it the Colts? He said I can't remember.
Jalen Warren practiced today, so he's probably going to be back too.
Mm-hmm.
Saw some video of him looking good. So, all right. Until next time, thanks for listening to Steel Sanctuary Podcast.
There you go.
It doesn't matter how you play the game, it's whether you win or lose. And even that doesn't make all that much difference.
Would you please just try to pay attention?
Well, if you'd say something
Hey
worth
guys,
hearing.
what are you doing? What does it look like?
Yeah, we're surfing the World Wide Web.
Fine. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Hey, don't mention it. Like I said before, mi casa su casa.